Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome back for another Axie Infinity Bootcamp. And for tonight, we have a special guest. He is actually an upper moderator for YGG. He is actually Giyu from Sanda Vibes. So he is going to be accompanied as well by Bro from Sanda Vibes as well, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Giyu, can you please tell me a background about yourself? Maybe how you started with YGG and how you started playing Axie Infinity.
Uh, I've started playing ML. Then my friend introduced me the Axie, and I've searched it on YouTube. Then the first thing that I saw on the tutorial was from Sir Kuku, and after that I watched his whole videos, and then I saw the Discord link on his comment section below. Then that how is it started?
You have a lot of fans right now in the English voice text, and they are actually quite fond of you talking English. But I think you were doing great. So yeah, how do you actually started playing Axie, and how did you transition from being a scholar to being a competitive player that you are right now?
Started from that I have a ABP, which is not pretty good lineup before. Then my plant is like a healing plant. Then uh, my I tried to put my plant at the back lane. Then uh, Sir Kuku saw that uh, using that competitive and reaching that MMR, I was like 2k MMR before with just that which is really good. Then Sir Kuku asked me to be YGG Elite with Samael and Jenkina.
Wow, I'm actually not familiar with Giyu's plant. What is the parts of the backline that you were using? Is that the
Uh,
healing plant or
it's only has YGG that before. It's Shiitake, Leaf Bug, Chomp, and Hotbot.
Ooh, that's quite hybrid. And you started way early when chop suey axis were actually considered as bad axis, right? Back then, I
Yeah.
think your axis was the meta, and you having that chop suey axis and you making the most out of it is really a testament of how good a player you are. So actually, I think we can already start with our bootcamp for Axie Origin. So, do you mind telling us about your lineup for Axie Origin and maybe share to the audience on how you play this lineup, what is the strategy, what are the rules and charms, and maybe play a few games, arena games, for us to actually see on how you think and what is the thought process of you using those axes.
Mhm. Uh, this lineup was made by VRO. The- Uh, we are searching for axes that available on our vault only, and we've seen that this axis was pretty good and it was really cheap. Let me see. Let me show you the price of this axis. Oops. Oh shit. My bad.
It's okay. There we go.
One of my axes. These are the prices of my axes. This is the first one. It's only $34. It has the clear, gill, goldfish, cute bunny, shoal star, and Nemo. Next one is the clear, bubble maker, goldfish, cute bunny, shoal star, Nemo. And the last one is mm, clear, gill, goldfish, risky fish, shoal star, and koi. And if you try to buy this team, it can only cost you like 3.37, 25.7, and 17.5. For $77, you already have this pretty good lineup. But for me, it's too early to buy Axis right now. There's a lot of upcoming nerfs and buffs balancing. Yeah, I think bro for how for the syn- synchronization of this axis, I think bro can explain that. Hello, bro.
Hello. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
So I chose the what do you call this? The Kit Bunny on the Aquas because I found it very cheap and efficient when the enemy has fear, and when they're using attack cards, they get if I'm not mistaken, it's confused. Am I right?
Yeah, confused.
So every time he does an a attack card, he gains confused. So then we go to our tail, which is double tail slap for to sus- to sustain the energy because we have a two energy cost, which is no, which is Nemo. Oh, no, actually, which is Koi. My bad. Then we switch to the ears, which is uh one bubble maker and two gill. I chose those cards so actually the bubble
Bubble
if
maker.
the bubble maker gives 70 shield, which is good for sustaining the front line. Then it gives two bubble, which I think it blocks 3 damage now because of the nerf.
2 damage.
Two, it's actually 2 damage. Then after that, it after you reach 3 bubbles, it becomes a bubble bomb, which deals 20 damage to all enemies. So it's a pretty decent damage, pretty decent sustain with the runes equipped. Though yeah, I think that's all for this team.
So
Actually,
for
that's
now,
quite good to hear, Giyu. Was this the lineup that you were actually using when you were climbing the ladder going to challenger?
no, it has been nerfed. It's a huge nerf for me. This one that I've been using it. This is the most OP, like most OP team before. Yeah, this is the most annoying, and it got nerf, which is kinda bad for me, but good for the economy of the Axie.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I think we can already start and playing some games. Maybe we can do like 2 or 3 arena games, and you guys actually explain on what's your strategy on how you prepare before each match starts, or
Okay.
even whenever an opponent does a certain move. Okay, let's
So
go.
first, let me explain the runes of my axis. This is my full damage, like attack, cannon paper, which is pretty good, which has pretty good damage, and this is my middle support. Wait, where is it? Mm, this one, it has the ocean of heart of the ocean, which is increase all axis max HP by 50. Then this is my tank. Oh, not this one. Not this one. This one. It has the calcium armor, which plus uh it uh it plus 20 armor per end of the round and each of the round. So now let me show you how is it in the game. Whoosh. We will not get the bot. There's a lot bot here in the high MMR or high elo.
What's the difference when you're fighting a bot? Is it actually stronger than real people, or they?
No, it's not strong. It's easier, but you cannot AFK. If you AFK for 15 seconds, you will be automatically lost, which is annoying if you are doing alt tabs. So for now, he's the first one who will be attacking. So for me, I always use this one, the history of the cards, and this draw file. So I got two Nemo, which is kinda useless for now since I don't have any burst cards. So let's use the goldfish, and it has a rune on it, which is the vulnerable. The target receives 24 more attack damage. So we will use this first, and it's if it's initial, it will draw one more card. Then now let's use the two gil for the bubbles. Then now pass. We will just use it later. I think my Axie can survive for few more rounds. He's oh, he's on rage already. Damn. Phew. That's a lot of damage. Wish I will get the koi here. No, I still get the goldfish. So first, I will always use the goldfish first, because if it's initial, I will draw one more card. Damn. So for now, let's. I don't know if I can kill this one right now. So let's first use the bubble to make sure it has the bubble bomb, which deals more 20 more damage, additional 24 more damage, and it will uh, negative 20 health for this to at the back lane. Now let's use the Kit Bunny, so once he attack, he will get the confused cards. Oh, pass. Uh, I'm pretty unlucky to draw this one. I badly need this koi. He's gonna reach again later. Nice. I got already the koi. I will use this. This is my key card to win this game. See, I just one hit the front because of the bonus damage that I got, since it has the debuff from the goldfish. Then I have the hearty warrior, and the koi has a passive buff, which is deal 15 boss damage per aqua ally, so plus 30 if I'm not mistaken. Then I'll go for risky fish and pass. My front uh my front is kinda useless now. Let's see what he will do. Now he already used 3 cards. Now I get the koi again. We will use the goldfish first again because it has the vulnerable rune and initial draw 1 card, passive buff. Then we will use the koi to kill the beast. Then we will use the Nemo to gain energy. Then we will use the Gil for the bubble. We will use we know that this is a higher damage, but we need the bubble bomb for the buff. It's gonna do. He's actually, I think this guy is actually a newbie. He's using the imp for no reason. Now then, Kit Bunny, which will fear the enemy. And then Gil. Then let's go for the revenge card. Then the fallen gloves. Then next turn, there's a technique that I want to show you, but my Axie get the buff, which is kinda bad. If I have the slip card, I can show, but I don't have any Axie that has a slip card. Now it's finish, done, easy.
GGWP, and that's what I'm actually expecting from Giyu. He's gonna have a win streak on this bootcamp for sure.
Yeah, I made the three comps. Then this is the only successfully one. So let's play another one. I will try to play if we have more time. I will play the different comp.
Yeah, all the time is yours, Giyu. You can actually stay up until whatever time you like.
Oh my god.
So, guys, if you have any questions for our speaker, Giyu, you can actually drop it down here on the English voice text, so we can actually relay that question to Giyu. So they're actually asking you to use Genkina's plant.
Later we will use that after this one. This one is using the topaz, which if he has a lot more banish cards, will be more damage. It will damage a lot later. It's more on the late game. This is more similar that I built for Genkina's plant. So first, let's go for the goldfish first. But this one doesn't have the rune since the only Axie that has rune for that has a burst cards. These two initial. Then let's fear. Then pass. I build this all of this Axie. All of this rune of this Axie was for HP, so it can tank for the early game. What is the instant lamp? Nice. Should we get the koi here? Nice. Nice. This is a really nice row. First, we will go for the goldfish again. Then koi. Then star shoal to finish it. Now, he's open. Then next turn. That's the combo for my lineup. Goldfish, koi, then shoal star if I have the Nemo. So for now, he is a imp, then banish cards. So he has a lot more cards in here for later. So we will go for Skipfish again. Then Gil for the bubble. Then Bubble Maker. So it has a lot more armor and can sustain the damage from these two. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that always use the Risky Fish on the last, since it has the weak the buff. Na sushi. You're better than me. Now I'll be using the combo again, the goldfish. then Risky Fish, and Troll Star, and oh, still not that. I need the short star has been debuffed to 90 HP. Before it was 120, so I cannot burst this one. So I'll pass again. Ah no, I will use this. Oh, my bad. I will not use it. It's getting more in building up. I need to kill this one. This beast is getting more damage. Now look, Koi again. Hey, Goldfish, I mean. Then Fear. I think it will be that already since it has the vulnerable debuff. Yeah, that's right. Then I'll go for the Gil. Oh, I think I already win this one. I will get the Kai and the Troll Star. RBFE. I don't think that. Hmm, depends on what the RBP actually has skill has or parts. So I'll be using the Agile first since I already have the two bubble, and if I use this one, I'll be having the bubble bomb, it which is uh it deals more 20 more damage. Yeah. I think I won this one already. There's no crit in here if you don't have rage, so I'm calm. It's, it's not like V2. Oof. Close. And it's done for revenge cards. That's how easy it is.
GG.
So
So, Giyu, I'm actually quite curious to ask you this one. But what are your thoughts on V2 being phased out after season 21 with Origin actually replacing it? So, on a competitive standpoint, since you are a competitive player, is it really that much different, or are you still willing to give Origin the competitive chance?
I think V2 in the region is really different a lot. It's like a new game. Uh, because of the parts and it is the six skills and the rotation of the cards. Uh, for yeah, it's been more competitive since uh you cannot stack the cards and the energy. You need to sync and use your cards on your hand carefully since it only rotates every I think per pile cards. If once you draw, you cannot draw it again once fuck, my bad.
That's okay, Giyu.
Tagalogin ko to. Di pa naman ito
Let
Tagalog eh.
go.
Tagalogin ko na to. Medyo different talaga siya.
Yeah, just go
Since
Taglish.
ah kasi mas maraming cards na to eh. And yung rotation ng cards kakaiba na hindi mo siya mabubunot hanggat di nag-reset yung cards. Unlike sa Axie na dalawang card na pwede mo makuha. Dito isa lang. Then 3 energy lang pwede mo maano. Kaya mong
Sir, I
ah,
can't understand you. Please speak in English.
may bad. Yeah,
English people
that's what I
watching
can
here.
say. That V2 in V3 is very different. and the
But
EVP is more like competitive.
in your opinion, which do you actually prefer more? Do you like B2 better or do you like Origin better?
Since
Just your opinion.
nagsawa na ako sa B2, so mas okay B3.
I see, I see. So once again, guys, if you have any questions for our speaker, please let us know, and I'll be asking the question to Giyu. So Giyu, I think we can play another game. Maybe you can actually change your lineup.
Yeah, I'll
Maybe
be using.
people are actually asking for an RBP or maybe something else that a scholar
Okay.
can actually use.
Scholar that can use. So let me find some Axie. Let's find another. It's kind of hard. This will
Someone said it in the
take time.
English voice, like RBP.
Yeah. Let's go for the, what is it again?
RBP,
RBP.
reptile, beast,
Beast.
and plant.
I think it's the standard YGG scholar RBP, the one with Donut Trimp, and the backline is the one with Vine Dagger, maybe.
I don't have that reptile, but I'll be using this one as a sub. The Das. This one or this one. Pick the Skinner or Terminator. While we are waiting for that answer, let's find the beast. I don't have that pure beast. I have no. It's not this one. I don't have the pure beast Axie.
It's okay.
I'll be
Anything
using
that's
this one.
pretty much close to that one.
Yeah, this one. Then the reptile. Let's use this instead. For this. Oh my god, it's bug. No. Where is this? Booba. Then for plant, let's. We need the ball plant. We need the sustain one. Either of two of these. Let's use this instead. Then we will fix the runes of this axis. I'll be using the Gloomy dice for this one. Then wait, let me. I will not use Gloomy dice for this one since we need the beast to do a lot more work than the dust. So we will use this one. Oh no, yes, this one. Then we will replace this all into HP since we will use this as sustain. HP. Oh wait, I'm missing one. Where's the dust here? No, it doesn't have the dust card. That's why. Then the beast. Where's the beast? Booba. We will use the Mystic Run for this one. Then this is kinda hard. For Rage, Retain. Let's use this one. Let's put the. Yeah,
Actually, Giyu, I also have another challenge for you. Maybe after a few games with this lineup, maybe you can use the free Axie lineup and try to queue up in Arena.
Okay, we'll try that. Right. Yeah, this one. Then for the plant, what did I use for the plant? Sorry, this is taking too long.
It's okay.
So what is this one? Yeah.
So, bro, while he is actually fixing it up, maybe you can actually also explain on the reasons why he's actually picking up this charm or choosing this charm on this move. Maybe we can actually discuss that one.
I was actually not. I was actually not watching. I was keeping track on the English chat, so I didn't get it. I didn't get to see what runes he put. The charms.
I'll show you. I'll show you. For Bubaka.
Booba. So I'm not really familiar with the beast runes. So endless anger solo gain 2 range when your turn starts. So actually that's OP because actually rage. When you gain rage, there's a bonus damage. So when you're running triple nutcrack,
Yes.
triple nutcrack beast, that's an OP rune to get. So yeah. So can you show me the other runes
Roots are the
or the
charms.
charms? So actually, the Mask of Frenzy is OP2 since he partnered it with uh what's this again? Booba, which is has a lot of rage mechanics like Booba Brush, the Foxy, and the Sparky. So actually, gaining so much rage, it discard the Foxy, so it's actually plus 2 damage plus the damage from the rage. So it's plus 3 per rage. So that's actually kind of P for me. So I didn't look too much into Beast, so this actually kind of new to me.
So I'll be explaining this. So the runes of enchant for this axis is focus on rage, since this axis is focused on damage. This will be my dealing axis, the cannon gas axis. Then for the dust, this will be my annoying support dust. It will sustain and disarm the enemy. The charms here are for sustaining, all for HP. Then for the tank, uh, also same as the dust. All of the charms and the runes of this axis for sustaining the early game. I wish I had the. I think this one is. Yeah, I will be using this one instead. This axis better a lot than Boba. Yeah, wait, let me fix this one. Yeah, attack, and attack. I'll be using this one. This one is also a free axis. The trip is also a free axis. If you finish the adventure, this one. Now let's try. Pray for sale. Axie
You while
Infinity.
you are actually queuing, does it take a long time to finish the adventure mode, or were you able to finish it right away?
For first, that will be your training ground, and yeah, it will be a long time to finish the adventure, but it's worth it if you finish the adventure. You will. It's like Axie. Yeah, it's a Axie. It's like a version 2. If you finish the and if you play more a lot first in the adventure, you will get a lot the cards and buffs and runes. Shit. This is bad draw. So first we will use the cactus. It's if it's initial, deal 15 more damage. Then let's use the little O. So we will always use the little O because if you every time you use it, it will add 6 more damage to the card. It will stack. Oh, they fixed the bug. Before, if you use this one, it will also add this one. There's a lot of bug before. Titan. So I use for yeah, I use the lip bug to sustain the front line. It's unlucky that I haven't get cards from this yet. So let's see. This is will be the what I am saying. I wish that Trump was never debuffed. So he hasn't used the card of Dakwa yet. For sure later he will use that. Uh I, I made the wrong composition. I should have moved the plant here so I can put this one and tank the damage of the enemy. So for now, let's go for initial first. Then Clover. Wait, I'll be explaining later. So Kestrel to disable Kestrel will now it's been debuffed to now it's initial. So we'll be using the green thorns to poison the enemy. So the the run of this one will be used. So this one can uh Clover is really good for plant card. I can show you more what's the potential of this one if I use or move the Axie in the correct position. This is really hard and I haven't got any cards from Beast yet. This Beast is raging.
Agi, sorry to interrupt you. There's actually a question coming from Mickey. He's actually asking if it is actually possible to climb up the leaderboard without any runes or charm for an Axie team, or
Yeah,
is the rune and sure go.
um before I was already challenger before the runs bugs. Like you have the unlimited money to craft the runes. Before that I was already a challenger and already climbed the leaderboards. But for the next season, if the season one will start, I think yeah, you really need the rune and charm really bad. Since the one once if you had the rune and the charms, once the season start, it will change everything. Yeah, this more this is a useless I don't even need to uh explain what that I use since it's more than that I damage. Doesn't have any buff or do something else. Yeah. This is a bad draw. See, wish I get that earlier. That cards. So I'll be using the nutcrack. Yeah. So it will rage. Oh no. Dang, it will rage if I use this. Nah, no choice. We'll use that. Yeah. RBP is really hard. So if you have aquas now, don't change it. Just keep it. I can say that the pure axis is more powerful in V3 than V2. Yeah, the comeback of Aquas. And now, yeah, it's really hard to use this comp because it doesn't have any synergy at all. But yeah, this is the only available Axie on my end that will be try to use this one, the Jinkina's plant. The middle one was from Jinkina. I borrowed it and been trying it. It's really hard to use this comp since you really need the good draw for this one to sustain the early game. I feel I think I lost this one. See, see the aqua's bursting my plant. It's like a paper. Even though I sustain this one. So first, I think I'll sacrifice the tiny dino here since I need to practice carrot. Because if you use this one and this Axie get damage, health get damage, it will be like zero cost card. So first I'll be using the tiny dino, then the carrot. See? Oh no! Oh, it has the black damage. Now, I will be using the watering can. The watering can is if the enemy if the enemy attack this one, it will gain the pure water. Where's the pure water? This one, the pure water, which has the six seals, and it's banish. Remember that if the topaz, if you have more banish cards, it has more a lot of damage. That's the synergy of this one. You need to get a lot of banish cards, but nah, this is really hard. Yeah, see, Aqua is the key. Aqua is the meta here. Nice. This is a lot of cards. I'll be using the first spike, then armor to sustain, then I'll be using the cattail. This cattail, it's like a egg bomb. If you use this one is like a egg bomb. Then I'll be using this. If I am lucky, this card will hit two Axie. Then this will be a zero cost card. Yes, I'm lucky. Then poison. Then pass. I haven't got the Sakura. I'm really unlucky. Uh, Unlucky draw cards. That's why I love the Aqua comp. Even you have the bad draw card, you can still win. So for now, I'll be using the beach, which is two cost cards. Two energy cost card. I deal, if I use this, I gain 75 shield. Then I'll be using the zigzag. So it will heal like 30 since the unlock damage is 30 health. And if I will not use this to my plant. I'll use this later for my reptile. I haven't got the Sakura. I'm too unlucky. Nah, the Sakura. I'm already dead before I got the Sakura. No. No. Nice. Sakura, please. No. Uh, he has a lot of energy. Oh, I can't do anything here. All I can do is armor, then incisor, then the fallen hidden's knife, then the gloves. I will be trying to sustain this one, but it's too impossible to come back this one. Nah, it's too hard. Aqua is ano, Aqua is better. Triple Aqua, triple Bird, triple Beast. Yeah, that's the good lineup for B2 because of the runes.
So there's a
Even
question coming from Genkina Giyu. Aqua got nerfed on the latest patch. So what do you think of the card changes? I think Shoalstar got nerfed.
yeah, even though those cards are nerf, the it's still OP. It still need to be nerf if they want to, since it can burst the enemy in turn 1 or turn 2. Actually, there's a bug on bug. Yeah, bug. Like I
Bug bug.
I I don't know if I can show you that. I mean, yeah, I can show you that, but I don't have the video. Let's render this. It's hopeless. Let me see if I can watch that replay. I wish I can. Nah, let's get already burden. It's I mean, like, it can one hit your all axie in turn 1, which is really broken. Yeah. For I think I'm done for about the dream comp. I think this this will be my dream comp. This 3 axie. This one.
So can you share what is it your dream comp and what's the synergy behind all those three axes?
Uh, I fought this one already. This there it summoned the Robin. This Jiraxi has the Robin, and this one has the Mavis. This Mavis, if you use this one randomly, it will, like, one attack card. It can, I mean, like, uh eventually, if you have the Mavis alive on, like, on the round, it will turn the one energy cost card attack card into zero cost energy card, which is pretty good. Then the Robin, if it's alive in every round, it your teammates deal more 16 damage. So if he spawned these three three birds, like Robin, then Mavis, and he used the, like, the furball. Imagine, furball only damage like 40-40, right? Deal 2 hits, so only 40 and 40. So if he has two Robin alive on the round, so 40 plus 60 plus 16. Sorry, I'm bobo. So 72. Imagine 40 Imagine 40 lang dapat yan. So 72 times 2 mo pa. So 144 for just one energy, which is broken.
Have you
Then
actually tried it, or were you able to purchase this lineup already?
nah, it's not for sale, but I've been fought this one already. This is the most OP, and it has not been nerfed yet.
Yeah, definitely. I think the target of the last nerf was mainly on the apples, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
and some of the runes
Aquas
and charms.
and the Chomp reptile cards. Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, I
So
almost
yeah,
ruined
I
this.
think you can already start with the challenge. I've actually asked you to do an arena
Oh
match
yeah,
with
yes.
only the free axes, so we can actually try if it's really possible to just play using the free axes,
Let's
or
see.
is this not possible? You can actually use any of the free axes, not necessarily the first free axis that you can get.
Let's see. This one is useless. Olek. So let's use the Fluffy. Then what? I need to Olek and then Ina. Let's try this one. Team Adaxi. Try Olek. Ina.
While you're fixing up your lineup, there's actually a question. Actually, bro or Giyu, you can actually answer this one. So, do you guys actually do agree that when Origin is fully released, Vita is gonna get archive, or it's gonna get phased out? So, do you guys agree with that one decision from Sky Mavis, or maybe they should have just let V2 stay as a standalone game while Origin is a standalone game, since they are pretty much a different game?
For me, I think I agree with the Mavis team that the Axie should evolve into a new game. Actually, the the V3 is much more competitive and much more, what do you call this? Does not rely on luck, because there's no that the morale, the crit, the speed, the HP. V2 was skill based actually. It's more much of mind games. When are you gonna enter? When are you gonna pass? So
Yeah, true.
V3 actually for me is much better because I've been playing a lot of card games and it's much easier for me. V3 is much more easier for me since the mechanics are much more easier. We're having a hard time coping with the new Axie or the V3, the Origin, because it's a new what do you call this? A new game for us, or a new strategy, a new genre, like a new genre game for us. So yeah, I think I agree with Mavis team switching to V3, then dumping or archiving the V2.
Yeah, I actually do agree with you. Not on Sky Mavis dumping B2 totally, but with what you have mentioned, Origin is actually more of a real card game wherein you can actually plan out everything right from the start, rather than from V2. It's like Pokemon that anything can happen. It's more of a mind game kind of game. So I actually don't have a stand between V2 and the Origin for now, but I think we just need to trust whatever they are doing, and maybe Sky Mabi should also be open for more criticism. That's actually my opinion for that one. How about you?
For me, since I've been yeah, since pinag-aralan ko na rin yung dati kasi Axie. It's already on the roadmap. So I've been prepared for it. Then yeah, they already given us a long time to test the yes for us since scholars walang account details. Yeah. So kaya dapat uh, since nagbigay naman sila ng time to prepare, I think people will adjust to transition from V2 to V3. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
there's a lot
I'll
na
go.
there's a lot of foxes na pangit sa V3 since ganun talaga. parang ayun na yung magiging nerfs nila. Then actually I think magbabuff naman sila dyan. Since di pa naman fully launch. Ang actually all axes are good on V3. It depends on how the synchronization of the team. Ayun lang sa akin.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I've been seeing a lot of people saying that or in Origin you can actually make use of all the fodder axes before that you weren't
Yeah.
able to use on V2. And actually, even if you do have the same lineup for Origin, you can actually have a variation due to the charm and to the rune that you actually have. So the possibilities are, to be honest, are endless. And I think people are just stubborn to change. But I don't actually blame them since they actually do invested quite some money
Yeah.
already for V2. And whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, and it is what it is. And I think we just need to play on whatever happens in that one. So, Guy, are you ready for your lineup?
Wait a sec. I think yes. I'll try if this bug will still works from Oleg. I wish it will.
And if I'm not mistaken, they are actually pushing for Origin since the burn mechanic for Origin is really, really way more than what we had on V2. On V2, what we can
Yeah.
only do was for reading, and for Origin, I think you can. I think it's not impossible that you need to burn SLP to gain the moon shards in order for you to craft, and in order for you to craft some charms, it would take a lot of a lot of luck, right? So yeah, we're
RG.
facing triple aqua.
Captcha.
GG.
Oh my god. Oh my god, why Aqua using this comp? Oh no. Oh, we'll be using the buff. Then the mandarin. No, I'll be using the baby. Then the little crab. Never mind. I'll be using this to sustain the plant. If I get this buff. Yeah. Sorry, I can't explain like fully since
This is a lineup that you actually don't use quite a lot.
yeah.
Maybe we can just do play by play and let's see. But
Um,
on your perspective, are you on the advantage or are you really on a disadvantage based on the lineup?
disadvantage. But if the bug will work, yeah, I'm on advantage. Let me just get this one ready. This will put this one. I wish the bug will work. This one. I don't. Bug reveal. Bug exploit. Oh no, the puff. Ouch. Oh my god. So that
Wait,
damage.
how did it become 1-0?
Because of this, Heart of the Warrior. Then the buff, the Aqua Baby. See?
Oh,
Yeah. Cause a lot of damage. There you go. So that free axes are good too. So I need to sustain. So go for that one. Then beetroot to throw cards. And puff. I think it won't work. Look at my plant. Oleg, Oleg HP. Um, this guy is too strong. Actually, Pop is really good. So,
He is spamming emojis.
uh, it's annoying. There's one more bug too on Aqua card. The I forgot the name of the card. If you let me alive, I'll kill you later. One more turn. Oh no. Scratch.
We have another question coming from Mickey. According to him, for the Mystic Runes, are you guys actually agreeing on the nerf? Since it is actually hard to be crafted, it means that it might make the people who wants to craft it stay away from crafting it because of the nerfs. So, do you guys agree with the nerfs that has been done for the Mystic Mystic Runes, or is it just really needed for the balancing of the game?
Ako yeah, yes. Agree ako dun sa actually nakipag-debate pa nga ako dun sa may Axie team, sa mga mod ng Axie na need nerf yung mga rune kahit mystic yan. Kasi sabi nila, even though, kaya okay lang na OP daw yung mystic rune kasi mahirap daw i-craft. Pero grabe naman yun na pinaka-OP nun. Lalo na dati. Sobrang OP talaga. It's good that they nerf na yung iba, which is kind of balanced na now. But yeah, I agree that they nerf the Mystic Runes.
Yeah, definitely. And I think they just really balanced it. It looked like a nerf, but it's more of a balancing. And
Yeah.
everything that's happening with Origin right now is more of balancing. And it's actually like an alpha. You actually play it and you get to test it. Then they actually fix it on the spot. So I think that's what they are doing. So the more people who plays it, the more bugs that are gonna be reported, and the more cards that are going to be balanced before I think we have 3 months, right? Is it 3 months before Origin really do take over? I'm actually not sure anymore.
Mm, I think, yeah, no. 1 or 2 months. Don't think so. If someone knows, just drop it.
Yep. As long as they do not do the balancing in the middle of
Yeah,
the
they do
official
not.
season, it's okay. But since the game is actually not yet really that on a launch state, and they're still trying to fix a lot of things, I think it's still good as for now. It's bad if you already spent a lot of money, then they actually do decide to nerf it for whatever reason. And I think that's one of the worst case scenario that actually can repeat on doing, like the bone cell keratin issue before. So yeah, Giyu, before we actually wrap things up, maybe you can actually say some general tips for people who actually want to test out Origins, and maybe what are the things that AFC or the AFC team can do to improve the game better.
So for tips ko lang sa mga UB and sa mga newbie, uh, tapusin yung adventure. Ayun ang pinaka-huge tutorial talaga. Then since nakikita nyo naman ngayon, since alpha test, lahat ng rune available, iba po talaga siya no wala talaga siyang rune. As in, lahat, mukhang pantay-pantay lahat. Sa cards and how you play the cards na lang talaga nakadepende. Kasi ngayon, nagpapadaya lang ngayon yung mga runes eh. Then siguro tips sa C. Good naman. So, there are a lot of things na bug pa rin. I think they will fix it soon. Ayun lang. Since may bounty hunter naman lahat. So kung yung mga naglalaro diyan ng mga naglalaro na diyan ng Origin, may bug kayo nakita, report nyo na lang. Since may bounty rin kayo. Yun lang.
All right, Giyu, thank you so much once again for sharing your time and expertise for this Axie Infinity Bootcamp. And we are actually going to give you a streamers merch package, but you can actually I'll be giving you a chance to actually do a raffle instead for your merch, since I think you already have your merch. So what do you
Yes.
think? All right, so for tonight we are going to have 3 giveaways
Oh
in
my god.
courtesy of our Axie Infinity Bootcamp. So I'll be giving you the floor to actually decide on how we are going to facilitate this giveaway for our people on Discord channel. So guys, if you are watching on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, you can actually drop down here on discord.gg/YGG and join us here on English Voice for you to get a chance to win YGG merch packages. Let go. Let go, let go. So,
Tara.
what's the mechanics for this one, Giyu?
Apelyido ng tao. Sure name of the person.
Hmm?
Sure name ng person.
Surname ng person?
Yes.
What?
Sure name of the person. Yeah.
Surname of the person. Okay. So you're gonna guess the surname of the person, right? So you're gonna give the first name, then they're going to guess, and whoever guess it first gets to win it, right?
Yeah. Either both
Alright.
of or who can guess the first one. I just need the
Okay.
surname. I will chat it.
Okay. Oh. You can actually just say it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And forgot it.
No.
Oh,
my God.
no. Yeah, no one got it. Yeah. Oh, Jules got it.
Alright, Jules, I'll be messaging you, and we have 2 more to give away for tonight.
Yeah, that's how it is. Oh, wait. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Let me enter.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Ayun na bahala dyan.
We have 2 more merch, Giyu.
Oh my god. 2 more merch.
Yeah.
Ano ba pwede? So, what? Suggestion, guys?
Maybe you can do a bring me or something, or
Oh.
do the giveaway bot if you can actually manage to.
Let me see if I can. Let's try this. Can you send me the details of the merch?
It's a YGG cap, YGG
Bag.
sling bag, and YGG mug.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can make. Two, right? Two. How many merch?
We have 2 merch remaining. But before we do the giveaway, maybe I can just close the bootcamp for now. So once again, everyone, thank you so much for dropping by for our Axie Infinity Bootcamp, and we are going to have another stream for tomorrow. It's State and Arena Tuesdays at 11 a.m. So hope to catch everyone there. And once again, Giyu, thank you so much for hosting this bootcamp, and I hope we can have you back on the next one. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and good
Magaling
night.
na mag-English.